Liz Gibber.
Want to call the 45th meeting of the 40th Council call to order. First order of business is a moment of reflection. Thank you. Next, moved by Councilor McQuay, seconded by Councilor Johnson. Resolved that the agenda for the 45th meeting of the 40th Council be approved as presented. In favor? Carried. Next is this disclosure of pecuniary interest and the general nature thereof. It can be declared right now or anytime during the meeting. And next is minutes from the previous meeting. Moved by Councilor McQuay, seconded by Councilor Johnson. Resolved that the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting held May 27th, 2024 be received and filed. In favor? Carried. Next order of business, moved by Councilor McQuay, seconded by Councilor Johnson. Resolved that the minutes of the 44th meeting of the 40th Council held May 27th, 2024 be adopted as written. In favor? Carried. I'm sure everyone had a chance to go through those minutes. Is there any matters arising out of those minutes anyone would like to discuss? Yes, Councilor Shine.
Thank you, Mayor Ferguson. I was hoping Tyler was going to be here. It's in regards to the Mercury culvert, now that it's starting to actually look like a road. My question was, my next question was, is it going to be paved this year, or is it going to be included in the 2025? Are we going to have those posts? Guardrails, couldn't think of the word, posts. Are those going to be installed? And once they've completed it, are they then moving on to the issue that's coming from Pine on to Mercury?
Jason, can maybe speak to that?
So items that have to happen before the road will open is the natural gas line has to be reinstalled. The guardrails do have to be installed. The road can be opened before it's paved, but it absolutely will be paved this year. It's just a matter of timing. Right? So, and then as far as the storm works go for the path, our engineers are still in discussions as to the plan to move forward. But again, planning for that to be done this year as well.
Yes, Councilor Shine.
Thank you, Mayor Ferguson. So once all of that is done, does it have to be inspected before it officially opens again, the Mercury culvert? Do you know what I mean by an engineer? Like, I don't know any of this.
We have an engineer on site, so so when they deemed substantial completion, then the road can be opened.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
There's no like independent body that will come and
Right.
No.
But they will give like a certificate of clearance, I'm assuming that's what it would be called?
Yeah, certificate of substantial completion, but I'm not exactly sure if there's a certificate of completion or not for it.
Okay, thank you.
But obviously, they're not going to open it until it's deemed complete and safe.
Thank you.
Any other questions pertaining to the minutes? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to Atikokan General Hospital. Meeting minutes from March 27th. Councilor Knowles is not present. So we'll take that as filed. If anybody has any discussion, we can put that to Councilor Knowles when he returns. Okay. Thank you. Next up is supplementary committees. Northwest Ontario Municipal Association board meeting report for April 24th. Jason?
So everyone has that information in front of them. Appreciate Mayor and Council attending the 2024 NOMA AGM in Thunder Bay. I think it was a big success. And if there's any questions or concerns regarding this one or the June 3rd meeting minutes, please ask.
Jason, just, I'm not sure if it's the April or the June 3rd one. It's the folding of the Common Voice Northwest standalone committee.
Yeah, so historically, Common Voice kind of spawned from NOMA, and they became their sort of their own entity. And then they feel, Ian Angus, I believe, was the chair for many, many years, and they did a lot of great work, a lot of great advocacy for the region and the energy sector. I guess the meeting was, they had a meeting talking about their mandate and where they stood, and they felt that the committee itself has kind of reached its goal and its mandate. So they have, in essence, kind of decided to shut it down. They've brought that back under NOMA's umbrella. They had some funds left over, so that got donated to NOMA as well. I believe Ian Angus is still sort of staying on and being that the spearhead of these issues. Jim Vesna, who's a NOMA board member, also is reporting as well. So the good work that Common Voice Northwest did is still happening, just more under the NOMA umbrella.
Yeah, and I will still stay on that committee. It'll be an ad hoc committee that will meet as needed,
Yeah.
but it'll be folded, as you said, back into NOMA, so.
Exactly, yep, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, hearing none, we will go to in camera. Moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Martin. Resolved that this meeting committee proceed in camera in order to address the matter pertaining to a proposed or pending acquisition of disposition of land by the municipality or local board. Are we coming, we're closing, we're not coming back? Oh, okay. In favor of going in camera? Carried. Now we can change it. And moved by Councillor Shine, seconded by Councillor Martin, resolved that this meeting do now adjourn. In favor? Carried. Thank you.